yeah, not sure if I'm in focus, but this is my first time using this camera. So yeah, I don't really know what to expect, so just bear with me. This is a Sony RX100 Mark II. The time lapse, I know they're terrible because I live in Vegas and I can't help that there's no clouds out, there's nothing out in the sky. Today I wanted to make a video. Here, I'll set you guys down, hold on. Okay, so I know all of you guys have heard the saying, the best camera you have is the camera that's with you, and I totally stand by that statement. If you go to my Instagram, which is right here if you want to go check it out, a good majority of all the photos that I've taken on there have been shot with my iPhone 6. Now, I know I have the iPhone 6, I don't have the 7 or the 8. You don't necessarily need the top of the line smartphones in order to get good images. Like I said, I have the iPhone 6. This thing's, what, 4 years old now, and it still takes awesome pictures, I can't lie. So basically what I'm going to be talking about today is just, you know, how you guys can improve your photography with your iPhone or smartphone or whatever you have. Alright, so hopping into the first rule, we're going to be talking about the rule of thirds. You're going to want to go into your phone settings whether you have Android or iPhone. You're going to want to go into your phone and go into the camera settings and then select the grid option to be on. Basically what that'll do, it will enable a grid into your camera application. Then when you're shooting, you can actually frame your shots with the grid. It won't add a grid to the actual photo itself. It just helps you, you know, frame it a lot better, check where, you know, the center is and whatnot, and use the rule of thirds and all that. So yeah, that's my number one tip, to use the grid. Alright, so getting into tip number 2, what you're gonna want to do for this one is take burst photos. Like, instead of just taking that one photo of your brother throwing a football, or I don't know what you're doing. Take a burst of photos. Hold down the camera shutter button and it'll take a burst of photos. You don't lose any quality when doing this. It just gives you a lot more to work with, and if you miss that one shot, then there are 100 others that you can choose from. Then it's super easy just to pick out. You just select it and you delete all the others really easily. So yeah, that's the number 2 tip, is to burst photos. Alright, so for my third and final tip, we're gonna be talking about depth of field. So have you ever seen that portrait that everything in the background is just totally blurred out? What if I told you can do that with your smartphone? Now of course the effect won't be as pronounced because it is a smartphone, but what you can get is pretty amazing, not gonna lie. Now once again, I have the iPhone 6. It is fixed at an aperture of 2.2, and the iPhone 7 and the 8 models, they all have 1.8 apertures, where basically as the aperture stop goes down, the better this effect will be. So basically what you're gonna want to do for this one is have your subject close up to you as you're taking the photo, and then have your background pretty far back. So you're not gonna want anything, you know, close up. Don't shoot right next to a wall or anything. So what you're gonna want to do is, once again, get up close to your subject, allow that focus to grab onto something, which in my case is gonna be the G Fuel tub. As you can see, it takes some really nice shots with the background all blurred out. I really encourage you guys to try this one. It's a really good tip. So yeah, that pretty much does wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, make sure to drop a like as well as subscribe to the channel. So yeah guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm out. Peace.